magical internet friends. So I'm in a hurry today, so I have to film this video really quick because it's the only time frame that I have to film, but I really wanted to get this video out there. This is gonna be a very simple video, but I'm gonna have a lot of like art stuff and like different things, cozy stuff. So I'm just gonna get cracking, and this video will be varied with a lot of different things, and is probably my favorites video to date. So let's just get started. So I actually went to an anime convention in my city with my sister. This was my sister's idea. Anime conventions, or conventions in general, just aren't really my thing, or at least I just assumed they weren't my thing. We stayed for like only an hour, but I wish that we stayed longer because it was actually a lot of fun. There was a lot of things to look at. I was so overwhelmed with how much stuff there was that I just couldn't decide on what to buy. So I just got a few things and then got some like free business cards from a bunch of artists and things like that. My sister really wanted to see a specific vendor. The company is called Anime Bay, and as far as I know, they do a lot of apparel. The imagery, the art is like sad anime girls and sad anime boys. And then they have a couple of other like interesting looking anime art on their sweatshirts and t-shirts. It's really great quality. My sister ended up actually buying one of their sweatshirts, and I was kind of jealous because I kind of wanted to have one too, but I might order one later on. It looks like this. She let me wear it first before her because I was cold. Such a great sister. One of the owners, I believe he's either the co-owner or the only owner of the Anime Bay, actually came up to us and gave us some complimentary totes. Honestly, like, I'm like, yes, it's so nice. It's kind of like a pillowcase tote. It's that like minimalistic kind of feeling to it. And yeah, I've already used it. By the way, if you guys have an anime you want to suggest for me to watch, I recently watched March Comes In Like a Lion, and I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. So if you have a suggestion for me that's like either a like medieval type of anime or a slice of life anime, or something with some romance in it, then let me know, because I don't know. Though I should be asking my sister this because she has a bunch of really good suggestions. So plug for my sister's channel. If you're into anime, go check her out. The owner of the Anime Bay, which by the way, I will link their Instagram account down in the description box. Everything that they have is, I believe it's unisex. I've seen guys wear their sweatshirts, I've seen girls wear their sweatshirts. The owner also, even though I wasn't buying anything, so nice, was like, oh, you can like pick a sticker. So I picked this sad boys sticker and it's just a picture of a anime boy crying. There were a lot of great artists at this anime convention. Vanilla Cherry, there was Jasmine Lee, who's an illustrator, Puglai Pug, and Corey Jung, who was an amazing cake designer. He did the most incredible nerdy cakes. Like, anyone who's into anything nerdy, which I mean is all of us, he was able to like create anything your imagination could come up with, he could do. From anime to Disney to like video games. And then there's Clue Arts. I saw that she had some Shiba Inu art that I thought was really cute. She had some bigger prints, but I decided to go for this little like postcard looking print, and it's of a Shiba Inu. Let me take out the plastic so you guys can see it better. It's a Shiba Inu in a cappuccino mug with some pancakes and blueberries in the background. The last thing that I wanted to show from the convention, for those of you who are a fan of Sailor Moon, yes, yes, yes. I love this art. I'm gonna try to find a frame that fits it so that I can like put it somewhere, because I just like, this needs to be shown. This is just everything. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know what book I've been loving this month. I picked it up in the beginning of August and I have been obsessed with it throughout August. I have been reading it before going to bed. It has calmed me so much. You can't really see it probably because of all my lights. This book is called The Little Book of Hygge, The Danish Way to Live Well. Excuse my pronunciation. This book is written by Mike Viking, I don't know, from the Happiness Research Institute in Copenhagen. This is such an aesthetically pleasing book. Honestly, this book, even though I read it in August, it's definitely more of a fall winter kind of book. This book basically shows you why Danish people are amongst the happiest people on the planet, and it guides you along the ways of hygge. I've been having like a really stressful August, so it's very nice to have a book that kind of relieves the stress. So it really dives deep into decor and food and things like that. There are tons of really eye-pleasing photos in this book as well that just even looking at it makes you feel cozy, and like I can't say enough good things about this book. If you want a nice cozy read, then snag this book. I was looking for a cleanser. I have been transitioning out of specific face products, trying to empty out like old things that I had before, trying to find things that are good for allergy prone skin. You guys know my skin is a pain in the ass. I have very, very sensitive skin. It's also combination dry and oily in some spots. While I was at Sephora, I decided that I wanted a cleanser and came across, and I don't know how I didn't think of going to this company before because I know that they're really good with sensitive skin, but I decided to buy a tube of First Aid Beauty's Pure Skin Face Cleanser. It's allergy tested, it's fragrance free, it's like an airy cream that gently cleanses your skin. This might look like a small tube, but trust me, a little bit goes a long way. It has washed off my makeup with just like a little pea size. It's actually not as expensive as some of the other things that I've gotten for my eczema, like other creams that I've gotten. Someone is like using some type of tool outside and I can hear everything.
What do you think of when I say the 1990s?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. I'll be there for you.
So it wouldn't be my favorites video without a podcast, since I listen to a lot of podcasts at work to make the days go by faster. One of the podcasts I found in August is called History of the 90s. As a 90s kid, this podcast really intrigued me just by the title. It's pretty much a podcast that goes through a bunch of popular things or historical things, changes that happened in the 90s. It's got very different topics for each episode, so if you're not into one thing, then you might be into the next episode or whatever. That is it for my August favorites video. Fall is approaching and I am so excited. I can't wait for fall. As some of you guys know, I've been really busy with moving or figuring out my move and stuff like that. But it's nice to have some time to just do, YouTube and to just escape and read my books and, whatever. I hope that I gave you guys some good favorites to check out. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Much love, guys. Bye.